Yo, what's good? Your boy Jadiro here, and we're going over the Hulk today for Marvel Rivals. And the first thing I want to talk about here is the difficulty. It says it's a 4-star difficulty. Honestly, once you get the hang of Hulk, he's quite easy. Now, the Hulk is pretty dope, and he's got 3 forms. He's got Bruce Banner, he's got Hero Hulk, and then he's got Monster Hulk. Let's first talk about Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner is how you start off when you start playing the Hulk, and what you'll have is an ultimate, and when your ultimate meter builds up, you'll be able to transform into the Hulk. But let's go over Bruce Banner's abilities. The one you see on the screen is called Gamma Ray. This is basically just we fire a Gamma Ray gun. This is our basic attack when we're in Bruce Banner form. Now we're able to ultimate pretty quickly with Bruce Banner and turn into the Hulk. It's called Puny Banner. But we'll go over all of that once we're finished talking about Bruce Banner's abilities. Now here with our left trigger or whatever it is on keyboard, we have Gamma Grenade. Now this is a good way to get space away from your enemy. When you're in the Bruce Banner form, you're quite squishy. So again, this is a good way to create space between you and the enemy, and you can also use it on yourself. If you can't necessarily aim at the enemy, you could throw it down at your feet and it will launch you away. And I'll demonstrate all of this for you in the gameplay section of this video. Now he does have team up abilities, but let's move over to the Incredible Hulk version of Bruce Banner. So our first normal attack here is called Heavy Blow. It's our basic attack. This is how we'll be doing majority of our damage. Moving down here, we have Hulk Smash. This is our ultimate ability, but we'll talk about this in just a second. Next, moving down, we have Indestructible Guard. Now this will give us a shield, and it'll also give our teammates surrounding a shield as well. And if we take any damage while having Indestructible Guard on us, it will generate our ultimate faster, which is called Hulk Smash. Next, moving down, we have Radioactive Lockdown. This is my favorite utility ability for the Hulk. What Radioactive Lockdown does is it will immobilize the enemy for you, and it's immune to any ability effects. But using your heavy attacks and your Gamma Ray will break them out of that immobilize. Now, why you want to use this is a sweet lockdown for any of the damage or the tanks or the healers on the enemy team. This will effectively crowd control them or take them out of the fight. So you can imagine the kind of power swing you'll have if you can get this Radioactive Lockdown off. Now, it doesn't seem that strong on paper, but it's really strong once you utilize it, and I hope to demonstrate this in the gameplay section. Next, we have one of our bread and butter moves. It's called Incredible Leap. Perfect. Look what it does here. Boom. Flying, no problem. So what Incredible Leap does, it allows us to engage or disengage from the fight. And it also allows us to take down flying enemies, which is huge. I can't tell you how annoying Iron Man is in this game. And then finally, I mentioned it before, it's called Gamma Burst. This is our Gamma Hadouken with Hulk. Now let's talk about our team-up abilities here. We have team-up abilities with Doctor Strange and Iron Man. And what this effectively does in terms of a team-up ability is whenever Doctor Strange uses Maelstrom of Madness or Iron Man uses Armor Overdrive, it enhances those abilities. And then finally, we have Gamma Fastball. Yes, comic book accuracy, we can launch Wolverine. But if it was really comic book accurate, we could also launch Spider-Man. Hopefully, they update that in the game as well. All right, let's move on to the final form here, Monster Hulk. Now, Heavy Blow is your attack again, but if you look, it also knocks enemies up and out of the way. As I was saying, Hulk is a great crowd control tank, and what they'll be able to do is help us separate the tanks from the healers and the healers from the tanks. It also helps us separate the damage from the healers. You get the picture. Basically, what's happening here is we're disrupting the synergy of the enemy team. Very strong. Now let's move down to World Breaker. I don't know if you guys ever seen what Hulk did to Loki, but this is essentially the same thing. This is our ultimate. Hulk Smash. Dope. It does a lot of damage. It takes a single enemy out of the fight, and it's worth it. On the surface, it doesn't look like it, but Hulk has a lot of crowd controlling abilities. And that's super strong, especially with him being a tank. Now we have Radioactive Lockdown still. I haven't seen the difference between what it does and what it doesn't do between the two forms, but I think it essentially does the same thing. And the same goes for Incredible Leap. We just jump, and we take out flying guys. But what I did notice is Gamma Burst, we can shoot a lot faster. It's on a lower cooldown, and it looks like it pierces enemies. Now the strategy here, I believe, is if you're too far away and you're closing the distance, you want to spam your Gamma Burst until you can Incredibly Leap in. And once you Incredibly Leap in, you can start throwing them heavy blows. Alright, so that's the breakdown for Bruce Banner, Hero Hulk, and the Monster Hulk. Let's get into some gameplay and some highlights. Alright guys, here we are for some gameplay. I'm going to try and talk to it as best as possible. I'm going to game and play at the same time, so if I fumble or stutter my words, I'm simply just trying to get the information over as best as possible. But I'm thoroughly enjoying the game. Hopefully I can show you guys all the abilities in action, how to use them, and I'll talk you through my strategy while doing so. Alright, here we go. So this is attack and defend. Basically, you have to hold down the objective with your team. Looks like a small map. So right away, I see the enemies. I'm hulking out. And I'm going to try and throw my Hadouken out there just kind of blindly to make sure that I'm hitting anything. I'm going to lock down Moonlight here. Take one out of the fight. We're good. There he is. There we go. There's damage. I'm not too worried about Groot. Groot's really hard to take care of this early in the game. And you have to have a lot of awareness, too, of where your team is, right? So I'm seeing a couple of tanks here. I don't know where our team is for healing. But I'm going to keep throwing these Hadoukens, these Gamma Hadoukens, and trying to mobilize the enemy as best as possible. Popping my shield to try and keep us in the fight. Groot's out. There we go. I'm basically just creating a wall in front of my team, and hopefully they can heal me, and they see that I'm the tank. That's all I can ask for here. And there we go. DPS. Take out the DPS. Basically, you want to separate their backline from their front line, and you want to take care of the backline first. That's not Loki. Okay, we got a lot of shots coming over here. We got Venom. See if we can hold this down. Doing so far so good. We got 2 tanks and we got a bunch of damage and healers, so pretty good team. Now I'm not using my jump too much. I want to switch it to a different button. I'd rather it on my triggers than my A key here on my controller, but you know. So I'll try and implement it as best as possible. See, the only reason I'm attacking Venom here and not the backline is because he's so out of position. It doesn't look like his team is anywhere close to him. So if I can try and get the shield up here and just kind of clutch out the win. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, it's the rock down Raccoon. Oh, we just missed him. I'm gonna ultimate out here. And I'm gonna see if I can just grab anybody here. I'm gonna grab Raccoon if I can. Or Groot. Even Groot. Just trying to take him out the fight. Beautiful. Perfect. That worked out perfect. That's what we want to do. Just throw out my Hadouken. Gonna get some... Oh. We got Venom doing his ultimate. I don't know where my healers are. I see Loki. Okay, I got a couple healers with me. And they can see me, which is good. Always look back and see where your team's at. Because if you're too far away from your team, I guarantee you, as Hulk, you're going to get wrecked. I'm just going to keep punching away. I'm going to try and lock him down. I miss. That immobilize is really hard to get off, but it's not too bad once you do. Let's pop that shield up. Get my whole team up just a little bit. Okay, someone's popping their ultimate. I kind of just want to get out the way here. Lockdown group. I thought that was Raccoon. It was just something else. I'm going to hide back. I don't see my healers. I'm going to go for a healing over here. Perfect. Okay, it looks like they switched up the team a bit. I'm going to fall back because I'm going to take heck of damage here because I can't see what's going on. Someone's pushed me. Oh, it was Groot's wall. Okay, yeah. I'm getting chased down here. I might die. That wall actually helped me, and I don't think that was intentional. What they wanted to do. Yeah, I'm done. That's okay. I did my best, and my team kind of disappeared, and I wasn't sure where to go from there. Once you're in banner form, you get crushed. Yeah, once you turn into Bruce Banner, you're absolutely done. You get crushed. It's no fun. Here we go. I'm going to transform into Bruce Banner before I take too much health. I could have got 2-shot there if I wasn't careful. We got Venom again. He's he's doing his job. He's in my face. It's great. And he's got his healers behind him. So I got to find a better way to get into the back line. And get closer to my team here. So I'm going to leap out. Venom's just kind of on one right now. He's relying heavily on his team doing the hard work. But you have to be aware of where your team is, especially as Hulk. So we're just going to keep moving along. Trying to get a snipe here. Definitely not. If I can land that from here, it's really good. What that does it'll take the healer out of the fight or any kind of damage. It also allows us to close the gap, right? So if we manage to get that immobilize off. Here we are again. Oh, makes sense. He had his ultimate up. I was like, why is he playing so aggressively? So now they're doing a hard push here. Oh, Helia came way too up. I got her. Perfect. Unlocked her down there. I got transform and return Groot's energy here. I'm gonna grab him again. Take him out of the fight. There goes the front line. If I can get him. Yeah, I'm taking too much damage. I'm going to pop my shield to take out whatever I can. But I'm way too far up and I can't see my team again. We're going to transform into Banner. And once we're a Banner, just get out the way. Run away. Once you're banner, just try and find cover. And look for your team again. Try not to get into too much combat here. There we go. That's the real Loki there. I'm almost at my ultimate, so I'm playing a little bit aggressively here. There we go. Back to where I want to. Pushing the objective. That's Helia doing her thing. Gotta hide. There we go. Back in the fight. Taking a lot of damage here. I'm way out, but I'm gonna try and just take care of Venom. It's doing a lot of work. Just gonna stay on the focus here. There we go. Got Groot again. Gonna throw my Hadouken out. Do whatever kind of damage I can. I think I'm just getting popped right now, but I'm getting some decent heals. I'm gonna Gamma Shield again. I'm not sure where my team is, so I'm gonna regroup. I'm not sure where my team is here. Here we go. Just behind this wall. Groot's kind of out of position. Oh, I think Loki transformed into me. Taking too much damage again. So they got Groot over here out of position. But he's still surviving. He's really strong in the tank. I might actually pick him up next. Too much Loki going on. Got Loki too. It's hard to tell which one the clone is. That's okay. We're doing good. Even though it's a slower push, we're doing pretty good. Oh, Namor is just out in the blue here. Always take advantage of that. Okay, I'm gonna try and Hadouken from afar. Missed. That's okay. It's pretty good. Maybe I could surprise her like this. Go behind them. Drop my Gamma Shield there. Turn the Super Hulk. Boom. Lock down Loki. You guys saw that? I'm gonna grab him if I can. Oh, that would have been so cool if it was just like the MCU. Oh, we got Namor. Oh, we're too far out. We're too far out. I know I'm way too far out. So I'm gonna leap out of here. Way too far away from my team there. We gotta regroup. All I got left are my healers, and I believe my damage is catching up here. So far, so good. But this is how you play Hulk. You gotta stay with your team. You gotta know where they are. Let's lock down whoever we can. There we go. Immobilize them. Pop the shield. Just gonna stay back. Gonna watch these flanks on the other side. Just staying with the objective. I want to push up as much as possible because this is where things kind of get tight. But it looks like we're gonna have a nice little photo finish here. And that's it. That Venom, man. That Venom was going off. But there you go. That's a basic way and a good way to play Hulk. If there's any specific champion you guys want to see next, please let me know down in the comments. I would be happy to do a guide for you, man. I'm really enjoying this game. It's definitely not one to be slept on here. Well, that does it for me, guys. I'm your boy Jadiro, signing out for now.